Welcome to the Introverted Hippie episode 13. I am your warm and beautiful host, Chris Marie. How are you guys doing this beautiful Sunday? It's going well on this Sunday. It's nice and bright and sunny outside. It's not raining. This is the first podcast I came on to you guys, and it's not raining on Sunday, so that's a good thing. So, how are you guys' week has been going? My week has been going really wonderful. But it's been going good so far. But I'm just going to come in here and talk about how I'm feeling today. So, recently, I told you guys on a few podcasts ago, my sister did go ahead and was diagnosed with COVID-19. So, it's very, very severe and critical. And we are praying that you guys give us all the prayer because we really do need it. And it's affecting her body really bad. I just pray that she makes it through. It's a lot going through with someone that does have like this critical condition, and it's just a lot to go through. That's why we didn't have a Thursday podcast, because, going through a lot regarding with COVID-19. And I was reading just a few minutes ago that 500,000 people have died from COVID-19. That says higher than any other country. It says more Americans have died from COVID-19 than on the battlefields of World War I, World War II, and Vietnam War combined. So it's fucking crazy. It's like, I feel like the government needs to put something in place to help us limit, exposure, for we can go ahead and stop COVID. Like when we had the government shutdown and when we had the shutdown in the States, I felt like that really helped. But you know how America is, it wants to make money, so it had to open everything back up. But yeah, I've been reading articles just saying that if we're moving the way we're moving and, the different mutations are coming, we're not probably going to get rid of COVID-19 until within 7 years. Shit is fucking crazy. But you guys make sure that you stay safe. You wear your mask. Make sure that you are sanitizing your hands when you're going anywhere, gas station, grocery stores, anywhere. Making sure that you're sanitizing your hands, because you never know. It's crazy out here. So make sure that you are taking the precautionary measures to make sure that you are protected. Yeah, so you guys know in each podcast first we come and talk about basically entertainment news, what's going on in entertainment. This is not a political podcast, but I do want to talk about what's going on with the Democrats, because they are controlling the House right now. So I've been reading that they are working to have, Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus plan effective by the end of the week. So the Senate is aiming to follow what was own party lines to go ahead and have it vote. With that, with the stimulus plan, it has with unemployment benefits, it has the other stimulus payments. It just has a lot for small businesses and people that's struggling during the pandemic. Shoot, it's not even people. All of us are struggling during the pandemic. It's a lot. Like, people are dying from COVID-19. The government is not taking any type of precautionary measures. The only thing they're telling us is take a fucking vaccine. And it's like really no way to get rid of it, because your body has to fight it. So it's just a lot, guys. I just feel like we gotta stay protected. I keep telling you guys that on every podcast, because the COVID-19 is fucking serious. Do not take it for a joke. Do not take it for a joke. And if you guys have not seen on social media or on the news that, it's a lot of power out in Texas. It's a lot of power outage. Texas, they have shortage of water. And if you didn't see on some social medias, a lot of people have their homes and apartments, water is like flooding in. And they're saying like it's a lot of cracked pipes, frozen walls, and just water. It's just like a lot of water is falling out. So knock water treatment plants are offline. So that's why the water is falling off into people's homes. And I read like an article, is like a baby died because they couldn't get any heat. It's crazy. It's a crazy. And you don't see like the government didn't come out like FEMA, the National Guard, trying to try to get the Texans some heat. It's just crazy. And they say like 58 people have died in the storm battered region and stretches in Ohio because it's fatal because it's no heat and it's real fucking cold, and it's snow out there. So and it says the storms have delayed the vaccines for COVID-19. It's a shortage of food, shortage of water. So I pray that people in Texas are certainly getting help, because it's a lot to go through. It's a lot to go through. Like, oh my gosh, my prayers are going out for people in Texas, because that is the worst going on right now. You guys are having to deal with the snow, the water, and the cold. And I only can imagine it's cold as fuck. So my prayers are going to be out to you guys. So let's talk about some fun entertainment news. We got on to, the COVID-19 topic, the Trump campaign, not Trump campaign. I don't know why I said Trump, Biden campaign. But I've been looking on social media, and if you guys have not seen the Megan freestyle she placed out, it was Megan Thee Stallion placed out Southside Freestyle Forever. Southside Forever freestyle. I must say, I love it. I fucking love it. Megan can do no wrong in my eyes. Oh my gosh, she killed that freestyle. Just killed it. And I love how she addressed everything in that one freestyle. Let all you hoes know that she not playing. So kudos to Megan, and also she's dating Partisan Fonte. If you guys don't know who Partisan Fonte is, he is the ghostwriter for Cardi's B album Invasion of Privacy. He did have an album called Underrated, which is fire. Go ahead and check it out. But yeah, kudos to Meg. I'm happy for Meg. I love is love. Megan Thee Stallion. We love Megan Thee Stallion over here. So kudos to her. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have been seeing on the Shade Room that the baby did go ahead and dish JoJo Swain in a freestyle of the B-Box. So I don't know what's that about, but he beefed with her. So why he dissed her? We don't know. But yeah, it is Black History Month. So every day of February, every single time we do the podcast on Thursdays and Sundays, we want to play some information regarding Black History Month. So who we're going to be discussing today for Black History Month is going to be Ida B. Wells Barnett. So Ida B. Wells Barnett, she was a journalist, an activist, and a researcher in the late 19th and 20th centuries. In her lifetime, she battled sexism, racism, and violence. She was a skilled writer. As a journalist, she basically shed the light and conditions of African Americans throughout the South. But what she's most famous for is that she basically discussed the topics of lynching back in the 1800s and early 19th century. So she was basically talking about how lynching was just uncommon, how a lot of African Americans are being lynched back then, and how we can just try to stop it. Yeah, so Ida B. Wells, most definitely, she is a hero. And she was one of the founders of the NAACP. I don't know why I always have a hard time saying that. The double NAACP, the National Association of Colored People, Advancement of Colored People. But yeah, she's one of the founders of them. So one of the founders of that association. So yeah, guys, happy Black History Month. So we got to add a segment every month because Black History is every day. Yeah, I've been seeing on social media, it's some crazy stuff going on. So, the grocery store Publix basically said they're offering 225,000 employees $125 gift cards for taking the COVID-19 vaccine. No, baby, that sounds illegal. So basically my life is worth $125. I don't think so. Of course, I feel like everybody should look more into getting the vaccine, but most definitely do your research because you don't want to be, getting any type of crazy side effects. So most definitely do your research. I don't know why Publix trying to give you $125 just to take it. It's crazy. It is crazy. Oh, and it looks like Waka Flocka's mom has a new boo. Kudos to her. So love is love. It's February. Valentine's Day just passed. So love is in the air. So kudos to the lovers. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen, they say that Kim has filed for divorce from Kanye West. So that's crazy. They have been together for 7 years. So yeah, they're about to get a divorce. It seems like Kim's relationships never last long. They always end up divorcing. But I feel like this one was not her fault, though. Kanye has mental health issues. He has to work out within himself. So I hope Kim does go ahead and, certainly still help Kanye out because she is the mother of his children and they can still co-parent successfully. But yeah, let's talk about some new movies or some new TV shows. So I have been watching Your Honor. I think it was on Stars or Showtime, but guys, I watch it on Prime or on Fire Stick. But it's a really good show. The show is basically just talking about white privilege. I don't want to get into it much. If you guys have watched Breaking Bad, the actor regarding Bryan Cranston, he's playing on there also. I feel like he does a great job with his acting because it just gives me, I don't know, he's basically he's a judge, and his son did go ahead and, I don't want to tell too much, but his son did go ahead and run into someone's kid, and the person that he killed was basically a drug lord, and you already know what's going down from there. So most definitely check it out. Your Honor is a really good show. My best friend, I was talking to him about it yesterday. He was like, he's so tired of watching shows with white privilege. I understand that too, but it's good, you know, and I love Breaking Bad, and I love the actors from Breaking Bad. So most definitely give that a try. And I also, what else I have been watching? I've been trying to get into some more shows that's on Prime. I don't know. I need you guys to give me some suggestions. I've been watching Upload on Prime. Basically what Upload is basically a show where, like, if you die, then you're going to go back into another dimension. If you have the money, you can go back into another dimension. If you do not have the money, then you're just going to die as normal, and you're going to be buried or whatever. But you're going to come back into another dimension, and you're going to be basically living that way. And everything is basically digital. So, yeah. And you just live your life that way. So check it out. It's on Prime. It's a really cool show. But yeah. And I already told you guys about The Wilds. I already finished it. I'm waiting for season 2. So, yeah. Let's get into the topic of the day. So guys, how long does it take to drop your feelings from someone? Because I don't know, like, it's been taking me a while from me feeling, I don't know, like when you deal with somebody for like a period of time and then you guys just stop talking, like, how do you get rid of those feelings? Like, I don't know, like the last person I was seeing, like we went through a lot in a short period of time, and it's just like my feelings are still there, and it's like I don't know whether to reach out or not. Like, I wanted to reach out and say, you know, I hope all is well, how are you? But then it's just like, Crystal, why are you reaching out? You know, he's not healthy for you. So it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I'm just like, I was talking to my best friend about it. I was like, should I hit him up? He was like, yeah, hit him up. What the worst that can happen? And then I told the story of how everything ended, and he was just like, I don't think you should hit him up. Like, I'm not gonna give you guys all the tea of how it ended, but it didn't end in the best foot forward. He felt like, I guess he just wasn't ready for what I was ready for. I was ready for a relationship, and I guess he was just ready to still play around. So I just had to leave. It was just one of those things like, girl, you stupid if you stay. So yeah, and it was just like one of those things. So, and now I just be feeling like I left, and he still was reaching out, but I just stopped reaching out to him. Well, he kept reaching out to me, but I stopped communicating with him because I was just like, I gotta heal. But now it's just like, of course, I want to reach back out to him, see how he's doing. You know, you can see people's life on social media, but you know, you want to reach out and, you know, just say how he's doing. But what do you guys think I should do? Should I reach out, or should I just leave it how it is? Because I want to reach out, but I feel like I don't want to drop my feelings off and like he basically rejects me, you know? Or maybe I should ease into it. Or maybe it's just a toxic situation that I got to let go. Maybe it's just I got to let go. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, guys, but that's just how I've been feeling. So, yeah. So, that is the end of this podcast, guys. So, you know, at every end of the podcast, we like to do a release from feelings, from emotions, for toxic energy, negative energy. Most definitely want to release that negative energy from COVID-19. Any type of toxic or negative vibe. So, what I'm going to play today, I am going to play Drop My Feelings by K Camp, so we can go ahead and drop and release these energies, and then we'll come back. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. That was Drop My Feelings by K Camp. I'll see you guys again on Thursday. Peace, love, and light.